The fact that these people are voiced by the same person blows my mind.
Not in the original Japanese, she doesn't, which is how all anime should be watched.
Ah, yes, the Japanese originals of, Hercules and Steven Universe. Dude, just say that you aren't invited anywhere and you're wondering why. I've heard good things about the Japanese dub of King of the Hill, so I'm probably gonna watch that though. Hello all of you lovely individuals, and welcome back to another video for the day. We're headed back into our just neckbeardthings. So if you guys would like to be absolutely amazing, show your support and see more videos like this one in the near future, be sure to hit the like button, leave a comment down below to start up them wholesome internet discussions, because the algorithm very much does help the videos. And if you have not already, subscribble. The ladies told me y'all fellas ain't washing y'all eggplants. SMH, peel the thing back and wash it, bruh. That's probably why you're still single, cause you got no hygiene. Actually, it's also cause you got no charisma, but the hygiene very much is something that plays into it a big, decent amount. Please, for the love of God, shower. And if you know somebody who is adamant to shower, just threaten them with a super soaker filled with soap or something. I don't know. I think bottom line, if you could tell somebody enter a room by their smell and you aren't even looking at them, that's a big sign.
Gee, if only I could start a life with a fat neck incel from America who hasn't left his basement in years.
I think you need to reverse isekai yourself, ma'am. I think that's the only way you're going to be able to obtain that dream. If not, you're safe so far. It really makes me mad when I see a female pumping gas, and there is a man sitting in the car, as if it is okay. Prior to her pumping gas, I witnessed her go into the store, pay for the gas, come back out, and then go back into the store to purchase him a drink that he yelled out of the window that he wanted. Men, let's do better. Shout out to all of the men that won't allow women to pump their own gas. Imagine thinking that you're not allowed to pump gas and that somebody else is the bigger person in it all because of that. Ma'am, you should not be allowed to pump your own gas. Why not? Because you's whamming. Also, thank you for the nostalgia trip. I liked remembering when gas was $2.29, like 5 or 6, 7 years ago. Oh, geez, now I feel old. I was trying to think, okay, that was like, what, 2017, 2018? How long ago was that? Oh, shit.
We could never get married. You are too beautiful.
Our babies would have the most amazing features. They'd make everybody jealous. I'm not interested. Thanks. We're not a good fit. Then you didn't get my sweet humor. Nice to meet you, darling. I'm still not interested. Thank you. My, are you quick to judge? Don't say thanks unless you mean it, so no need for insincerity. Extract at 40, remember that. You know exactly that's how he thinks he sounds, but in reality it's something along the lines of, up at 40, remember that. You know, the good old fuse to the chair, Reddit, Discord, moderator stuff. I don't want children, so I don't care. Please leave me alone. Once again, quick to judge. Extract at 40, remember that. Bye-bye. Yeah, that, and also, you want to know the true fact? Apparently, brain cells die off long before you started typing this, dude. I don't want to see you trying to call yourself big brain. You can't be big brain without the big brain. You know, you got a gold case of warehouse head, big old empty room on nothing.
Grin sexily murmurs, "Hello, my new goddess."
I am so sorry for anybody with headphones. Then again, if you have me on speaker, have fun having that conversation with your family. Yeah, no thanks.
But you're my darky waifu.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to pass on this one.
Now listen here, Missy. I'm a gray guy and I'm trying to compliment you. Steps close and strokes your plump lower lip dominantly. Now you do be good and listen.
Gross. Yeah, no, that's about the only appropriate reaction that I can think of for this too. He's got a big old case of the Valjean recommends Jordan Peterson's The 12 Rules of Life. Look, I know that this had to have just been a coincidence. Either that or somebody knew what they were doing and they're either going to get a raise or they are going to get fired. One of the two. I have no idea which is which. Oh, but yeah, no, have fun. We'll find out what happens next in next week's episode of Dragon Ball Z.
You don't really need a job.
Yes, you do. Shit costs money.
I'm 32, and I still live with my parents. I never had a job in my life. life, and I'm living just fine. And I think most people can do it, but they don't, due to social norms.
Yes, you know, it's social norms and totally not the fact that your parents are footing your entire bill is the reason you feel like this is possible. Some people consider a job a necessity, just like food, sleep, and shelter, but it is just not. However, if you don't have access to those things, or your parents can't afford to keep you in their house, then a job will be a necessity, or they kick out. Also, most people like to be independent, me too, but that requires too much work, and I don't want to do, hence, I won't do it. Thoughts?
My thought is that you have no thoughts up there, sir. I am fairly certain on that.
I'm not gonna knock anybody for living with their parents. I mean, heck, shit's expensive. I live with my parents, and because, yeah, life is expensive. You can only afford so much. It all kinda sucks. But don't try to bash somebody just because they want to go get a job or, you know, do something. Also, at the same time, the people that bash somebody saying that they live with their parents like it's some kind of insult or joke, y'all, it's dumber than a sack of rocks, really. I hate to break it to you, dude, or bring any mortality into this, but you're not gonna be able to live like that forever. I can guarantee you that.
You're being sent back in time to medieval England, and you are never coming back. It is a one-way trip. You could take one object from the modern world with you to help you survive, or barter with, or whatever. Something you can hold. What do you bring, and why?
This one, a very good question. Makes people think it is a very open-ended thing. But, you know, people are gonna mess it up somehow.
A Bitcoin, because it is a store of value, a battery, and a digital gold, and allows you to bypass the corrupt payment system of the government. Hey, how much was Bitcoin valued back in the Middle Ages?
Say a big fat nothing because the graph don't go back that far.
Declan Rice is a multi-millionaire, athletic, 6'1" elite footballer, and yet he settles for a fat white girl. I don't understand this world anymore.
Your process girl don't want to argue with this. She was there before the fame. You don't drop that.
She is a good stepping stone, but there are new mountains to be climbed when you become a premium footballer. You can't be bringing a girl like that to an awards night with 10 out of 10 Latinas.
Yes, the shit sure you can. If you got somebody that was supporting you before you did all the stuff that got you famous, very much that's somebody who is worth keeping. And I don't think Schmuck at the bottom should be complaining about this. Meanwhile, he's fused to his chair wondering why nobody wants to date him, you know, getting the whole keyboard clackety-clack. I am getting irate because nobody wants to give me the Gawk 9000. Yeah, seriously, just let somebody be happy in a relationship. Just because you're sad and pissy doesn't mean others need to be. It really is weird that there's dudes out here that'll complain about appearances for somebody else's relationship, meanwhile not thinking it might be more than just appearances as to why they're a happy couple together. Like for myself, I'd pick somebody that makes me feel happy at the end of the day over somebody who don't. You could say you look like a potato. Well, you know what? Come here, Spud Muffin. That is the stupidest line, and I need to remember that.
It is your duty as an incel to make females, especially Jewish, Indian, Slavic, and black females, as uncomfortable as possible while in public spaces. If you do not do this, you're a fake cell, and you might as well marry a single mom named Jessica who is screwing Tyrone behind your back.
Just remember, this will be the same person that complains that whatever they're doing regarding anybody not wanting to date them is involuntary. Got a weird feeling that dudes like this don't know what the word involuntary means. Yeah, how about we don't loot any of the girls because they're underage?
How about drawings aren't real and it doesn't hurt anyone, so who cares?
Sir, if the drawing's third dimension is the keeping of the gatekeeping between morally good and morally bad, I think that goes to show for a bad example of character on you, and stop making all the other anime fans look bad by this shit. That's the difference between a character being short versus a character actually being that type of character in a show, and people like this, for some reason, think that just because a character is two-dimensional doesn't mean that it's okay, and that is not okay.
So many got butthurt today over a video game character. It triggered soft A beta male Bs. Even the certified check ones came after me. Gained hundreds of followers. Hashtag love it.
Why do I get the weird feeling this is the dude that flexes screenshots of people blocking him for some weird reason?
Is there a problem with not showering for a week? Like, why are y'all such clean freaks?
Yeah, I'm gonna take a wild guess and say that you're being generous for yourself and that you probably shower less than once a week. And, you know, nobody wants to have your definition of culture. You think being knowing the lewd anime memes? No, but in realities, it's being the bacteria growing in your pits and your armpit, everywhere. You're supposed to shower like 2 to 3 times a week, usually. That doesn't make you a clean freak. That makes you normal. But with that, that is going to have to be with the video. If you guys would love to be absolutely amazing, show your support and see more videos like this one in the near future, be sure to hit the like button, leave a comment down below to start up the wholesome internet discussions, and if you guys have not already, subscribe to the channel and turn on them notifications. I'll be sure to see you guys in the next one. Thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye.